Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I am working on a challenge at A Cherry on Top. They have monthly challenges over there and they're always really fun. I haven't been able to do them for several months now, but I wanted to get back into doing them, so I'm starting with a card challenge. And I found one that looks like fun. And this month it has to have two things: torn paper and eyeballs of some kind. You have to have at least 3 pieces of torn paper on there. So I thought we'd start with the torn paper. I made an envelope for my card out of some paper, and then this is my card. I wanted it to be kind of a big card. And so then I thought it would be nice to have have a frame. So this is the paper we're going to put our torn paper on. Now, when I got out my paper to tear, I thought I was going to do a small card. So I have this is my folder, or my big envelope of just random sheets of fall paper. So I can get more out if we need it. But I thought that I would just start tearing some paper and putting it on there. It shouldn't take very long to do this. And then we'll get to the rest of it. But you know what? I need to get me a paper to put on here. Because if I don't have a paper on there, nothing's going to tear very well. Oops, that's not a full paper. Just leave it out of there. I need a full piece of paper. Okay. There we go. Because otherwise, nothing. When I try to tear on my glass mat, it does not come out very well. And, I'm not going to worry about tearing both edges, because I will cover one edge up. And I will try to tear it somewhat straight, I guess. I don't know. I don't know that it really matters, honestly. So I'm just going to start inking it up and laying it on there. I'm not going to think about this too hard, because I'm afraid if I think about it very hard, then it's not going to turn out very well. I don't know if it's going to turn out very well if I think about it either. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. There it is. And I filled my glue bottle, so we won't have to wait on the glue. Oh, I should probably kind of tear the edges. Yeah, that would make sense to make it about the right size, wouldn't it? See, I can't even tear this little edge. Put it in the card. Except I didn't. I put it on the mat. Oh boy. Got a little thing to collect my scraps in. I needed a simpler one today because I'm just not tracking very well today. You can tell that already, can't you? My back is really hurting bad today. Wait. Oh, golly. Oh, I guess I don't have to worry about it. I was like, is that the side that opens? But I changed my mind and did this, didn't I? Yes. This is me today, y'all. This is me. So maybe we will tear one edge of this, and we'll have a piece that is not, I don't know how that's going to work, though. It's not going to, oh, here I go again. I got a piece of paper to tear on purpose, and I'm not using it. I have to make sure my next piece that goes beside it is about the same width. There. Yeah, let's do this. First, let's tear it. And then, I hope this works. but it worked. Oh, goodness. So how are you all doing on this fine Monday? I say fine, but it's like rainy here. Kind of not great weather. But that's okay. Didn't have anywhere to go, so that's good. My goal is to cover up the whole sheet with torn paper. Yeah, I just realized that if it came down a little bit farther, it would have been okay. And I did not get that torn right at all, did I? Alright, let's tear this one maybe. My ruler, and where's my full sheet? Let's tear it a little bit different width. Although that is not a favorite paper, and if I tear that at that width, it's going to take up a lot of the card, and I don't really care for it. So let's get one that I like a little bit better. I really like this one, so that's probably going to go on there too. Although I was kind of saving it, but you know, quit saving paper. I've had this paper around for probably 10 years. I've been taking it in and out, taking it in and out. Where do I need to tear this? Oh, right there. Thing is, for the last several years we just haven't had big Thanksgivings. For a long time I worked a job where I could not. I worked in a hospital, so you know, getting a Thanksgiving off. And if I got a Thanksgiving off, our son-in-law who is a police officer, he didn't get it off. So it was just, you know, we just haven't really had big Thanksgivings and things where we would have, where I had things to really scrapbook. I like this one too. You know what? Okay. I'll work on getting this done. My parents are living back over here now, but I still can't get everybody to get together, it seems. COVID hit. Very straight. I think I need to split one up now. Put a shorter one here. And what do I have left over here? I think I have any of this one in here. That one. my envelope. I can't quite tear my envelope up. That wouldn't be very smart, now would it? How do I use? Oh, I haven't used this one yet. I could use that one. And use the leaves. Don't want to use that one because I'm going to use that for the for the thing. The thing. I'll show you the thing in a bit. I've used the leaves. Let me get back in here. Let's see, what can I find? Got a partial piece. I love this. I love this stuff. I'd like to find a whole pad of this stuff. I could use this stuff all year round. This side's kind of wonky. That's all I'm going to cut off of that. So that's going to lay there. And then I'm going to cut some of this off. And I know exactly what width I need to cut this one because I lined the other one up against my ruler. Alright. So that's going to go there. I like that torn edge. I wish I'd have done that before now. Wish I might. I didn't do it. Gonna do it now. So that means we put, oh no, it needs to go this way. I almost did that wrong. So, well, no torn edge. But that doesn't mean I can't tear this edge, does it? Okay, so let's put this one on first. Oh. And the sample they show on, a cherry on top. They did the mummy card where you wrap it. Looks like they've got it wrapped in paper. I've seen one where they wrap it in gauze, and that's cute. And then they've got the big Google eyes. I'm not using Google eyes. I made a paper piecing. I got a little wacky with my glue there. Imagine that. Gina got wacky with her glue. Okay, this done. Oh, I didn't get that long enough. Well, okay, wait a minute. Pick that up. Pick it up, Gina. Get that picked up. Get this glued. Right. And glue this down. Oops. That is so crooked. So crooked. Pick this up. Put this down. Clean up this ink mess right here, or this glue mess right here. Oh, get rid of the cat hair. My cat thinks this is her desk. Truly, she does. Okay, that was a quick fix. I'll cut that off in a minute. Alright now, let's see. I guess I could just use this one because I like this one. And let's see if I can line this up on this here. I'll try just cutting it in here. That's way more than I need. I only need about 1 inch, if that. Let's see if I can make this work. And it worked. Yay! I thought it might because I wasn't truly cutting it on my mat. It's more on the paper that way. I forgot to see where I needed to cut it. Oh, where is that mark? There, I think. I hope. If not, I'll just do a quick fix again. Quick fix, or I'll cut it off, one or the other. I don't need to glue a whole lot of, mostly down towards the bottom here, because I cut way more than I needed. But I wanted to make sure I had a straight cut on that. I like to have a straight cut on my cardstock when I think I'm going to use it on a scrapbook paper. Okay. Ah, it moved on me. Okay, I'm going to let all that dry before I cut it, and I'm going to show you. Oh, I need to wash my hands off real quick. They are really inky. I don't want to transfer the ink onto the rest of this. They are very inky and very gluey. Well, no, I'm not going to ink the rest of this. Well, I will ink around my card base, but that's a ways for now. I hope I'm not sounding loony. I took a Flexeril and a pain pill, so I hope I'm not. I rarely do that, so it kind of does affect me a little bit. I have to be pretty bad off to do that. I don't like to take that. But it was just getting so bad I couldn't hardly even stand up very long. My husband was trying to show me something in the kitchen earlier, and I said, I can't stand here. You gotta tell me fast, hurry. The grate, I was trying to cook last night, and the grates on my stove kept clunking like I was trying to chop up the hamburger, and it kept going thunk, 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 and I said, something is wrong. So he took the grates off this morning, and he noticed on one edge that a little black like thing came off of them. Awesome. Because they're the big black ones, you know, on a gas stove. And they're like, it's just two pieces, they interconnect together. Like, oh, great. How are we going to fix that? And he said, I have a plan. I'm like, oh boy, he has a plan. My granddaughters are watching this, and my daughter hears me say that. She's going to crack up laughing. Either daughter, if the grandkids are watching this, either daughter will laugh. My husband has a plan. And the worst part of it is, whatever his plan is, I'm going to have to be the one that carries it out, because he's in a wheelchair. So, yay. Okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. Put the card base over here. Now, what I want to do is cut this. I want to cut that out. So, what I'll need off out of here. Cut that to the side. Cut that to the side. Put that to the side. Just get my cuddle bug. That's just as easy. Or I could just turn around and use my... I'm just going to turn around and use my big shot. It's right behind me. It'll only take me a minute here. I like the magnetic plate on it. I'm like quite... I love it. And I've got my big shot set up in my Rascog. Is that how you say that? Rascog? I've got it. I put some books under it to where it's up high enough now. Okay, what was wrong here? There you go. It wasn't wanting to go through. But I put the books in it high enough that it will go through now, that I can use it now. Where before I had to move it to my desk when I wanted to use it, but now it works perfectly fine. Lickety split. So I've got this. And I do need to ink around that. I can surely do that without getting my hands filthy dirty. I hope. This is going to be what we set my paper piecing on that I made. And my paper piecing is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. It is Plump Turkey, number 1990. And right now it is $1.50 at Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. And this, I don't know where this came from. This is a set of dies that I got at a yard sale the weekend before last. Okay, so I'm going to set it where I won't lose it. I paid 50 cents for that set. That is the largest, and it goes all the way down to a little bitty one. So that, well, actually, I got that and then a plain stitched oat wool die with that set. So that was a deal. I've got, I have the video already up on my thing. It's my large yard sale haul, I think is what I called it. It's my last haul video before this one, before this video. I was really upset because I wanted to put this little guy that I made on one of those wobble things, you know? What were they called? I knew earlier. They're little things and they got a spring in between them. They make them wobble. And I must have used all mine because I could not find them anywhere. So I guess I have used all mine. I'm going to have to figure out getting more. I don't want to cut that side. Because I love those things. We used them on our design team one time for Little Scraps of Heaven Designs, and they sent us some. They were very generous, and I loved them. And I thought, oh, this little guy would look so cute. And I looked and looked and looked, and I guess I've used all mine. But I think that he would look so cute on one. But couldn't find it. Okay, so this is going to go right here. Ooh, almost too big. Oh, well, this goes on here. Let's see. Let's get this thing done too. I made this to go on here. That's why that's a little, because I sized it for that. So that's why it's a little bit too big. We'll go ahead and put this on here. Oh, I put my glue up. I guess I didn't think I was going to need it anymore. Oh, it's all... My tip had a bunch of glue all over it. This challenge goes through the end of October, I believe. So I didn't leave you much time to join it if you wanted to. But they have challenges every month at A Cherry on Top. And they have a wonderful store over there, too. I haven't been able to shop for a while. But they do. And they have bonus points. You can earn cherry points to go towards your order. Well, I really wish I would have made that a size down so I could put another one in between there so it kind of had a little more pop, but I did not. So I'm kind of wondering if I need to pick out another paper and do a smaller one, because that's just not... Let's put the turkey on there. Let's see. Okay, this is my turkey. And this is not the size of his eyes when you cut him normally. I sized his eyes extra big. So, and then this is the grass. Now I have embossed everything. This is the tree that comes with it. How pretty. I embossed that too. Yeah, this is just not, this thing is just not showing up. And then here's his pumpkin. I got it embossed too. I'm having fun. My friend gave me some beautiful Griffin embossing folders. Okay. Yeah, I need to cut a different. Let me see what I have in here. Oh, I just threw a bunch of papers on the floor. I need to cut something different because that is just not showing up at all. I don't think I have. I've got this wood that I had saved back to do the... I don't think it's... No, it's not big enough. I've got to get a drink real quick. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to find this and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I got this figured out. And I realized something. The reason that the scallop came with the regular, I thought I was only buying the regular, but the reason it came with the scalloped, or whichever way around, is because they go together. And so this looks really good. I like this together. So I'm going to glue, I decided to use the green wood grain. I'd love to have about 20 more of this too. But I'm down to just the, well, now I'm down to this. I can punch stuff out of that, so hanging on to that. This was a paper piece, or a paper pad from Hobby Lobby years ago. And I loved it. I'm gonna just make sure that I don't have any lumpy bumpies in my glue. Okay, and I'm gonna glue this down right here. I went to all that trouble on covering up all those torn edges. Boy, I think it's raining or getting ready to. The wind's picking up. It's supposed to rain a lot. Probably why my arthritis is hurting so bad. That glue after this. Put that where I think is in the middle. Looks good to me. Okay. Now at first I wasn't sure about the green on there, but I like it. My paper piecings look really good on there, so the rest of them. So we're going with the green. I just love that Anna Griffin. Oh, my friend was so kind to me to give these to me. They were duplicates that she had because she inherited these. So I love them. I love them. I'm going to have to send her a picture of this to show her what I'm doing with them. She probably never dreamed I'd use them to pay for peace. Leave it to me to be the oddball. But I mean, like, to her, you know, to somebody else. To you guys, it's not odd, but I've done some, you know, embossing with my paper piecing, but I just didn't have, I used my Swiss dots quite a bit because I just love that basil paper that has the Swiss dots. But my other problem was my my plates for my Cuttlebug were so damaged that they were just cutting through. When I tried to emboss it, just cut through, and so it was ruining the paper. So I really couldn't emboss, but now I can. I have new plates and I have a big shot. So like, oh, wow. I have good friends. They're good no matter what. Not just because they give me things, but I feel like I can't repay them. Right now. Maybe someday. I can only repay them with friendship right now. I got glue all over my finger. You can kind of see the back of his. Isn't that pretty? And I took real dark. Well, it kind of soaked in. I took dark ink and went over it, but it kind of soaked in. You can't really tell it now. That's a bummer. It really showed up when I first did it, but it doesn't really now. Huh. Now I want to do one more thing. I want his eyes to really glisten and show up. So I'm going to use my, make sure this is the clear. Yeah, this one's the clear. I just did two really loud things on my glass mat. I am sorry. I'm going to put some of this in here. Get my really fine paintbrush. I'm to that point where I've got so much glue on my fingers it's kind of hard to. And I'm going to make his eyes glisten. The whites of his eyes are going to glisten. And this is Dragonfly Glaze. I love this one. This one is 44380 and it's more of the clear. I've got one that's a purplish too. I've put it up somewhere here. And it goes on white, but it dries clear. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta turn it so I can get right up to his eyeballs. Now I usually put something like this on his eyeballs. I'll probably just use my Wink of Stella on there. As eyeballs. Eyeballs. I cannot talk. It's time to cook supper. We're having fajitas for supper. I love fajitas. They don't take very long to cook. And they're yummy. But they're fattening, so I don't cook them very long. I mean, I don't cook them very long. I can't even talk today at all. They're worse than normal. Probably putting this on a little too thick. Spread this out a little bit. This will dry very, very clear with lots of sparkles. It won't look, well, I mean, you probably can't tell that it looks white on these white eyes, but it goes on white. Let me put a little bit of sparkle on the tree in a few places, and you'll see what I mean by the white. And for me, I get this Hobby Lobby because my Walmart doesn't carry this, but I've noticed at my daughter's Walmart that they have this. Now see, this is going on white on the tree. That's what I mean by it goes on white. But it'll dry clear. I'm just going to put it all over this flower. My brush isn't fine enough to get real picky. I wanted to be, but this brush isn't fine enough. Just going to put it on the flower though. That'll be pretty. And I think down here I will put it on this part of the pumpkin. Oh, there's a little bit of showing right there, that part. There we go. And I don't know about down here on the grass. Here I go. I don't know about the grass, and here I go. This is what happens when I get this glaze out. I don't know what you're really supposed to do with this glaze. I don't do whatever it is. I'm pretty sure they didn't think of this. I saw it one day in Hobby Lobby and I thought, that looks like fun. So I brought it home and started doing this, and I'm pretty sure this is not what they had in mind for it, but that's okay. It works for what I'm doing. I think it says something about putting it over paint. It works. I stand alone on this. Okay, so let me hold this up before it dries, and you can see where all I put it. I put it on the pumpkin. I think you can see it. It's not showing up on my thing. I put it along. Sorry, I gotta stand up because I'm looking cockeyed at my. There we go. My screen doesn't fold down for me to see it right, and so I look at it kind of cockeyed. But anyway, there is a close-up of our turkey with the big eyes. So I think that works as torn strips and eyes. Yes, and this is Plump Turkey number 1990 at littlescrapsofheavendesigns.com, and it is $1.50 right now. And I tell you, this tree, I use this tree all year round for different things. I think it is adorable, and the pumpkin is really cute. You can use that in different patterns too if you've got other patterns that you want to use that don't have a pumpkin with it. Like right next to it on my screen is Gnome with a sunflower hat. Well, he doesn't have a pumpkin. If you want a pumpkin with him, you can push that pumpkin over there. Also, there's other patterns that have pumpkins, but they might be short, fat pumpkins, and you want to add a tall pumpkin with your short, fat pumpkin. So you can take the tall pumpkin to this one, or you can add a short, fat pumpkin with this one and make it, you know, you can combine. I'm always like wanting to remind you of that because it's fun to take all your patterns and mix and match. You can come up with some adorable things. I love to do that. I will set, what I do is I set and I make a list. In fact, I have one here somewhere. Here is what I was doing for a challenge. I can't put it on there yet because it's a challenge that hasn't been announced yet. but I was going to do Tree from Happy Harvest or The Colors of Fall, and then I was going to use something from Setting Squirrel and the mushroom for the bunny with mushroom, and something from Fall Pocket Letters with a tag. So I just sat down and I start making a list of everything that I think I want to use. So because I start forgetting, if I'm looking through there and I think, make a mental note, okay, I want the tree from there and I want the mushroom from there, by the time I get all done, I've forgotten, what was I going to use? I don't know. So I just start making a list. And that way I can go and I can grab them all and I can put them in my, on my mat in my design space and mix them all up, and then I just size them together. I put them all on my mat and I size them together so they all go together, because if I have them all on different mats, I can't, it's hard for me to size them. So I just put them all on the same mat, put them all in there together, and then I size them all together, and then they work together and I can make my thing. So that's how I do it, and it works out wonderful. So and you can use your patterns over and over, so don't think of it as I pay $1.50, I'm gonna put it on this card, and that's an expensive card. I paid $1.50 for that card. What am I gonna do with it now? That's an expensive card. Well, really it's not. You go pay $5, $6 at Walmart for a card, but anyway. Beyond that, you can use it over and over and over for all kinds of stuff. You really can. So anyway, stuff that. You hear me say this stuff all the time. You have a blessed day, and I will be seeing you soon, and I thank you so much for watching my video. I would love it if you would like and subscribe, and I have been losing subscribers like crazy again. I look at my thing and it will say I have got this many new subscribers this month, but like for every new subscriber I get, I'll get notifications I got a new subscriber, and then automatically I will have 2 less subscribers than I had just right before I got a new subscriber. So I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. I can't believe that within 5 minutes of getting a new subscriber, 2 people just dropped. That is so strange to me. I don't understand. But anyway, you might see if you're still subscribed. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm really trying to get to 1,000, and I'm gonna get working back on that little little scraps I have, that little house on the prairie journal too, and get that going. We've got a couple of doctor appointments this week again. We've got to go to St. Louis and stuff, so but I'll be getting that back out again and working on that, because that is what I'm going to be giving away for my 1,000 subscribers. So anyway, but I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'd also love it if you'd like my video and leave a comment. So you have a blessed day. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.